Before we start, guys, please make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you may end up spending, guys, thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair, guys. Super quick, helpful video to any of you trying to find fuses, relays for the BCM, also known as body control modules. Stay with us, we'll explain where you can find them. We'll be working, guys, actually in two different fuse boxes, and one of them is a fuse box that I would say 95% of the people do not know it exists. Stay with us, we'll explain where it's located, how we can find these fuses. Also, if you have a problem with your C-Class and you need help, drop a comment below, guys, and if we have time and resources, we'll try to make that video and save you even more money. We have hundreds of videos on that Mercedes C-Class on our YouTube channels that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. Check them out, so let's start on it now. Before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We make mechanical repair videos, engines, transmissions, bodywork, electrical, engine, transmission codes, fuses. Why we guys do all that? Because our mission here at the garage is, guys, to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep making these free videos. And guys, check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. So guys, what we do here now, we'll be working in two fuse boxes. The first one, the BCM fuses and relays on that Mercedes C-Class W204, we need to open the hood. Watch how Mercedes made it quite convenient for us to open it all the way. Now, check out the video, guys. We'll recommend, people say it's quite helpful and save them a ton of money and headache on our YouTube channel. It's called Mercedes W204 fuse box location and diagram, because we have many hidden fuse boxes that most people are not aware of. Here, if we come now, guys, okay, on the driver's side, you see that's your brake fluid reservoir. Here you have that fuse box that most people know about this one. You open the clips, lift the wire and the hose gently up and pull the cover out. Underneath you have that fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. Guys, let's explain why it's super important to test fuses and relays. That way you do not spend money on diagnostics, parts, repairs you may actually not even need. So, guys, you have different kinds of fuses and relays. We're talking about the maxi fuses, standard fuses right here. You have, watch how many different kinds of relays as well. Now, these fuses, sometimes you can clearly see if a fuse is burnt or not by looking at the element. But sometimes it's really sneaky. They can burn here on the side. It's hard to see. Some fuses will not be visible as well. And we had people that will spend thousands of dollars in repairs, replacing modules, even engine computers, when all they had to do, they assumed they had a good fuse. They pulled it out, they saw it, and they assumed it was good. But guys, you can easily test these fuses, and on some of these, most of them, they have even the terminals on top that allows you to check them with a voltmeter and find out if it's good or bad. You see, that's a good fuse. If it's blown, okay, like this one here, it's blown, nothing. Check this thing out, no connection. One next to it, okay. Right here, let me get good contact point. That's a good fuse, guys. You can see you can test them. Now, relays are harder to test, but with the voltmeter, fuses are super easy to test. All we have to do is set it on that setting and practically your ohm resistance setting, and you can find, guys, okay, if it works or not. For instance, that one was the good fuse. You can see it's going to go down to 0 ohms resistance, or you can go ahead, remove it and test it the same way, guys. It should have 0 ohm resistance. Now, relays, guys, are a little bit more complicated, but it's doable. It will take you a minute or two to find out how to do that. Now, we'll put, guys, links to a video that will explain how to test relays, how to test fuses, which battery terminal you need to reconnect and disconnect first if you're doing repairs, because that can cause modules to burn as well, and that can cost you thousands of dollars in repair. Check out the videos, they will be in the description of the video below. So let's start on it now. So here is what we need to check. The first fuses coming in that fuse box, that's fuse 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you come to fuse number 5 right here. That fuse will need to be checked, fuse number 5. Fuse number will be right next to it. And then you need to, guys, check also fuse number 23. And 23 will be that 20 amp fuse that you see right here. Next, we need to, guys, check more fuses in a fuse box that's hidden. Very important fuse box, where Okay, that's your jump starter terminal right here. That underneath is known as a pre-fuse box. Most people do not know, but you have up to 15 different fuses in that fuse box for different very important engine management functions. If something goes wrong here, your car may not work at all, guys. So you need to be aware of that. We'll make a video how to replace pre-fuse box, how to open and replace a fuse in a Mercedes W204 pre-fuse box as well. Here there will be 3 different kinds of fuse boxes depending on the year and the options. If you have the pre-facelifted version, which is up to year 2010, right here, what we need to check now, guys, okay, here we need to check fuse number 100 and let me see, 1 second, guys. Okay, fuse 89, excuse me. So fuse number 89 will be right here, that fuse will need to be checked right here. You will need to check fuse number 101, the one next to it. You need to check fuse number 105, 104 right here, and 105. These 2 fuses as well will need to be checked. Also, you need to check fuse number 90. So let me see where exactly fuse number 90 will be. Right here. Okay. That fuse will need to be checked as well. Now, if you have one that's after 2010 without the eco start stop function, guys, okay, you will need to check fuse number 163 right here, 164 right there will need to be checked, and also you need to check fuse number 161, this one here. And you need to, in addition, check fuse number 152, right there. If you have the eco start stop function, okay, you need to check fuse 152 again. Then you go to 154, 153, 156, right here, that fuse. 158 next, that one here. All these fuses, guys, are for the BCM, the body control module, that you will need to check on your Mercedes W204. In this Mercedes W204, you're going to have all kinds of different fuses and relays that sometimes are hard to find, and if you're in the middle of nowhere, you may have a hard time finding one, guys. Replacement one, you may be stuck. It happened to us. So what we usually do, we buy some spare ones and we put in the glove box for a peace of mind. We'll share a link where you can get them at a really good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. That link will be in the description of the video below. Check it out for your convenience. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.